Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 22nd. Sorry I missed out yesterday. I had a chance to go fishing and I took it. So, some economic news for this week. Yesterday we had some leading economic indicators that came in a little bit worse than expected, but not much at all. Didn't seem to have much of an impact on the markets. Today we have not one but two of the Federal Reserve, and one of those is speaking twice. First in the morning, early today, may have already happened, and then later on in the day, and then in between, Fed Chairman Powell. These can really move the markets if people read in correctly or incorrectly what they think they're saying and they don't like it, or they really do like it. Tomorrow, some existing home sales supposed to be slightly down. Thursday, employment, the initial claims, and then two different PMIs, one for services, one for manufacturing, and they're mixed. Services expected to be up a little bit, manufacturing expected to be down a little bit. Friday, durable goods orders expected to be down. I don't think any of this will move the markets too much unless there's a good sized surprise. This one, of course, could move the markets. A week from tomorrow, we get the FOMC's rate decision, and that one can be a market mover. My best estimate as of right now is that they will not change. I don't think they will have seen enough to scare them into stimulating the economy, and I think it's even less likely that they would see fit to raise rates to stop inflation. So it shouldn't be too many fireworks the rest of this week, or possibly even into next week. Now, I was hoping to put some things in perspective here. Most of the trading that I talk about, and I do an awful lot of this, is very short term and typically with options. But I also do some long term investing with a portion of my money. Take just a second and think about what we have had relatively recently, and by that I mean maybe over the last decade. We had President Trump, who took us in quite a different direction. We had some controversy over who won the next election, and I would say, definitely went in a different direction than President Trump. Though many of the things that the Biden administration did, I think, were repackaged Trump ideas. But still quite a bit different. And then we had some more election fireworks, and we got President Trump back in. But take a step back from that. This is a 3-year chart by week. We have just recently hit all-time highs in the market. This low back here to this high up here, not quite 3 years, almost a doubling of your money. If you had just bought SPY way back when, or what if you just, you didn't have that magic crystal ball, so you were just saying, okay, I will just buy in the beginning of the year. Let me see if my small eyes can see this. All right. I believe this is the first week. And let's say you bought the worst possible time in the first week. You would have still had, come on. All right, trouble getting it to go back out. There we go. You would have still had a tremendous return, even just in that tumultuous, if you will, period of time. So not a bad idea, no matter how aggressive, how active you're trading, and I trade very actively. Still good idea to have some in that long term, let's just count on the market. All right, talk to you later. Bye.